Saint Martin, San Martin, Saint Martin, the most praised brand on AliExpress, the pioneer among Chinese microbrand watches. I finally pulled the trigger after seeing multiple peers of mine reviewing this beauty. They released this watch in several colors, but I opted for the grey 36mm dial. In this video, I'll tell you all about it, the good and the bad, as most people are convinced this is truly the perfect GADA. As you can see, it came in this lovely box with a green watch case that smells oddly good. I don't know if they put perfume in my box, but hey, it doesn't smell bad at all. So let's start with the dimensions. It has a case size of 36mm, a thickness of 10.1mm and a lug-to-lug of 43.5mm. The bandwidth is 19mm and the weight with all links is about 128 grams. The case is made of 316L stainless steel with brushed finishing. The edges are polished and chamfered on both sides, adding a refined touch. It has a sapphire crystal with AR coating, and on the back there's an engraved case back featuring a Chinese stamp that says "Made in Saint Martin" along with some specs. But I think they truly meant "Made by Saint Martin", otherwise it would mean that they manufactured the watch in Saint Martin, which is questionable since they are a Chinese microbrand. But hey, the watch has a signed screw down crown, giving it 100 meters of water resistance, which means you could swim with it, but if you do, you're braver than me. Now, the dial, probably the most interesting part of the watch. I mean, just look at it. Saint Martin claims inspiration from Chinese porcelain, and it actually delivers. The dark grey fumé effect transitions into light grey towards the center, giving it a rich 3D depth, kind of like their hexagon logo floating proudly at the center top. The hands are perfectly matched with the indices, creating a balanced, uniform look. The second hand features a hint of red at the tip and a spear-like counterbalance, reminding me of the Spartans from 300. Which I really like. All of the hands and indices are loomed with BGW X1 instead of the BGW9 we all know. It also has a date at 6 o'clock, which is great for those who constantly forget what day it is. So basically all of us. Above that it says automatic and below that the claimed water resistance. The watch has a very detailed 3-link bracelet, mostly brushed on top, but if you look at the sides of each link, you'll see they polished the edges to soften out the square corners, which I really like. It kinda reminds me of a brick wall, if brick walls were luxurious and finely finished instead of just, you know, bricks. The bracelet tapers nicely towards the clasp, which is stamped with the Saint Martin hexagon logo, and yes, it has a on-the-fly adjustment, which is very smooth to operate. I have to mention that the bracelet is shaped very nicely to the wrist, unlike most watch bracelets, which are quite flat. This is a big plus, increasing the wearing comfort even more. Now the movement is a automatic self-winding Miyota 9015 or 9015. It makes about 20,800 vibrations per hour. It has 24 joules and has a power reserve of 42 hours. First, let's talk price. This watch will set you back at least $300, depending on sales and coupons. Some might hesitate to spend that on an AliExpress watch, but for those who appreciate refinement, detail and bang for buck value, this truly delivers. The Miyota 9015 is a movement found in Microbrand watches that easy sell in the $1,000 range, and you're getting that along with an original Chinese design. That's what makes a true microbrand something unique, not just another copy-paste homage. Also, I love smaller, thinner watches, and at 10.1 millimeters thick, this is just a no-brainer for my small wrist. Although I don't think wrists have brains today. Now, I have to admit, again, I've never been a big fan of the Saint Martin logo, but when they do an applied logo, it looks 10 times better. And yes, I am one of those people who judge a watch by its logo. No regrets. As a perfectionist, I picked the monotone grey dial because it blends seamlessly with the silver case and bracelet. But here's my gripe. That little red accent on the second hand. Either make it fully red or leave it silver. Pick a side, but that's just my preference. And then, the bracelet adjustment experience. Oh boy, it took me about an hour to remove 4 links. The screws wouldn't budge, and I swear at one point I started questioning my life choices. Kronos beats Saint Martin hands down when it comes to screw pins. So, Saint Martin, if you're watching, please fix this. This watch is for you if you want maximum value for your money while staying within a reasonable budget. It's sleek, unique, and thin. Don't buy this watch if you need absolute precision. While the Miyota 9015 is a solid workhorse, it simply cannot compete with the dead-on accuracy of a quartz movement. If you can appreciate true, unique art, you'll find yourself staring at this watch for a long, long time. Now, I've been wearing it for about a week now, and honestly, it's not coming off my wrist anytime soon. No regrets, something I can say for most of my impulse purchases anyway. This watch does it all. Dressy, sporty, and artsy in its own way. And if someone, not that anyone actually does this in real life, asks, "Hey, what kind of watch is that?" you can confidently reply, "Oh, this? This is a Saint Martin." No hesitation, no awkward use of the words homage, just confidence. And that is what we want. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It helps me reach more watch enthusiasts. If you like my content, subscribe to stay updated with my latest watch reviews. And if you haven't already, feel free to watch my other videos. I'll see you in the next one.